Well, that was an. If you want to talk about things getting bad as it can, it definitely got bad. Sam Dog Infamous 253 with Dallas Stewart. That today was an absolute embarrassment, and I'm eating some fucking crow because of that shit. You know, it's like we overlooked them, and that shit just when you think it could get bad, it got bad. I mean, Rayshawn Jenkins having that 102-yard scoop and score is the only good thing. When you have your defense having a majority of the points and your offense can't do squat, you know it's bad.
Yeah.
And DK Metcalf back-to-back weeks with a fumble. Back-to-back weeks. I put this loss on that, and then also JSN having that costly drop on third down where we had to settle for the field goal, which it was great that we were able to make a good effort to get back in this game. But then who was blocking Isaiah Simmons on that play where Myers had the kick blocked?
I have no idea.
It was Bradford or one of those
and that sealed the game.
That really did seal the game. We gave up over 400 fucking yards to Daniel Jones and the New York Giants, man. Just absolute embarrassment to a team that you should fucking beat almost every fucking time, man.
Yeah, this should have been a bounce back game.
But it wasn't. It wasn't though. We absolutely played embarrassing. You got to put heat on Mike McDonald. You got to put heat on Ryan Grubb, but you also got to put a lot of heat on DK Metcalf. And Geno didn't even play bad, but there were some plays like the Metcalf fumble. Exactly, the Metcalf fumble that did it for me right there. Was Metcalf just losing back-to-back weeks with a fumble? He clearly fumbleitis.
Yeah, he's gotta be more careful with the football, and that led to the Giants go-ahead touchdown to make it 17-10.
Yeah, when they hit Darius Slayton for that wide open pass, it's just and then
Slayton just torched us all day.
He did, and the Giants didn't even have their best player. They were out two of their best players, one of which Malik Neighbors, the rookie sensation.
Yeah, and they were without their starting running back, and then their backup just ran all over us. That was inexcusable. Our run defense was horrible today.
Our run defense was horrible. Our O-line, man, still playing bad.
That's one of the worst games.
Dexter Lawrence was freaking pulverizing our center, man.
7 sacks.
Yeah.
And then Geno with that slide when he was a boneheaded play by Geno, sliding 1 yard short. And then the offensive line just getting blown up on that 4th and 1, which led to the Giants' field goal.
Which we really should have punted on that.
To pretty much put the game out of reach.
Yeah, and then we were able.
Which we probably should have punted. Now that I think about it, because the Giants were already in field goal range.
Yeah, they were. They were already in field goal range, and this was just fucking embarrassing, man. Just I haven't been. This is probably the most I've been embarrassed.
Such an inexcusable loss. And we had a chance to go up 2 games in the division.
Yeah, because the 49ers lost to Arizona. We didn't take any advantage of that. JSN, I'll tell you what, that drop on third down drop, if he doesn't drop that, he has a first down, we probably got a chance to go in and try to get a touchdown to retake the lead and win that game. But then we had to freaking settle for that field goal.
That drop was critical, but allowing that blocked field goal.
Yeah, that blocked field goal.
The special teams coordinator has to take some heat for that.
Oh, big time, because he didn't block Isaiah Simmons. And then letting the Giants offense just run all over us today, making Daniel Jones look like fucking Tom Brady out there, look like an elite quarterback. Just freaking.
This was like the Giants lost in 2020.
When we lost to Colt McCoy. This is exactly what this reminded. I have not been this embarrassed since that 2020 loss when we lost to Colt McCoy at home.
I mean, this is one game that, in my opinion, it should have been over at half.
Yeah, really should have. It was a good effort at the end, but just at the end, I get hats off to the Giants. They freaking just took advantage of sloppy play from our defense. We lost Tariq Woolen for the game, and then Nwosu was injury prone, so I was not surprised that he got hurt again. Unfortunate for him, but damn, this is just... Today was just...
Now we're in a bit of a tough 3-game stretch coming up.
Exactly, because we got to play the 49ers in 4 days, and they're going to be coming in...
Who are desperate for a win to get their season back on track. Then we go to face an Atlanta team that's finding ways to win.
Yep.
And then Buffalo's going to be a tough game because they've lost 2 in a row now, and they want to get back on track.
Exactly. It does not get easy. We're facing a bunch of pissed off teams, and you know that... I'm not feeling confident about Thursday, to be honest. If I'm being honest, I'm not feeling confident about that Thursday night game because we know they're going to want to take that out on us after they lost to Midget Murray and the Cardinals.
Yeah, because they can't afford to fall to 2-4.
They can't. They can't. I would not be surprised if we got dropped to 3-3 and San Francisco takes over first place in the division on Thursday. I hate to say it, but Mike McDonald has to frickin' be held accountable on some certain plays, especially when you let your defense get absolutely shredded by Daniel Jones. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were without Malik Neighbors, and
should be doing that to us.
Yeah, I mean, take a look at Brendan Nelson's post-game video. I agree with a lot of shit that he's saying. With Mike McDonald caught with his pants held down, he pretty much lost his underwear on that game too, like Brendan Nelson said. Inexcusable way of losing. I mean, I'm not gonna doubt, because he's a rookie head coach, but he's gonna have to take some criticism too. But DK Metcalf needs to be held accountable. He needs to freaking just hold on that ball at 2 hands, because this is the second week in a row he's gotten stripped, and that is my key to why else we lost that game too. Aside from the epic near comeback we had and just JSN dropping that pass on third down, which would have been a first down to give us more of a chance to try to go up on get a touchdown, maybe make the field goal try a lot more easier, and then obviously having it blocked to add injury. That block was like a middle finger, injury to insult.
The Metcalf fumble was a 7-point swing, just like how they fumbled at that goal line.
Yeah, exactly.
If
just
the
like
Giants
that.
didn't fumble at the goal line, then we wouldn't even have had a chance in this game.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the only thing that kept us in this game.
I think this is probably going to... I mean, we'll see what we can do the rest of the way. It's growing pains. We got to freaking learn from this. I mean, McDonald's got to freaking, learn from this. And Ryan Grubb got to come up with some better-ass play calls. I mean, Tyler Lockett even played a good game too, but it was just bad plays that costed us. Just a couple of bad plays. The Metcalf fumble, the JSN drop on third down, and yeah, we did not deserve to win that game, and it's embarrassing to say. I tip my hat to the Giants for the way they just took advantage of some of the other plays too. I mean, granted, we held out. I can't believe we held out Boye and Mafia for this game. I thought for sure it would be the week to get him back, and we held him out. And obviously, we didn't have Byron Murphy too. I mean, I'm not gonna make the injury excuse because we got Leonard Williams back, and then Nwosu gets hurt again, and then we lose Reek Woolen in that game too, and he didn't even return the game. So just when you think it could get worse, when it can't get any worse, it just gets worse. So I'm shaking my head on a lot of things today on this one, but it's not feeling too good about it. I want to give it time to see what else McDonald could do with the Seahawks the rest of the way on the season and see how else he builds throughout the rest of the season, but we got a lot of work to do. We got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to call it on this one. This is a fucking absolute embarrassment, so I'm going to catch y'all later, and go Hawks, but, we got a lot to think about on this one, for sure. It's going to be a long year.
Yeah.
All right, catch y'all later.